Hey, good morning, everyone. So I hope you had a good weekend. If you guys don't know, I'm doing a movie night, uh, 34th Street AMC, 6:30 p.m. We're watching Megan. If you haven't joined the movie club, I don't know why, because we're pretty awesome. We do some awesome stuff, okay? To talk about my conversation that I had with you guys over the weekend. So I know I sounded very vague, but you have to understand being somebody who does nonprofit work and somebody who does, let's say, political stuff, it gets a gray line on what you can and can't do. Now, once again, I always follow the rules, the regulations, and I always do the things that are most appropriate. So, beforehand, before saying anything, before going further, what I wanted to do was to see who would be on Team Gonzo or Team Gonzalo, because the people that I help, people in shelters, people that are homeless, people that are disadvantaged. Like, once again, for Devil Dog USA, 99% of our programs are free. So I'm not, seeking, buku of money for my work. I ask sponsors from the corporate side to help me out and to cover expenses where they can and where it's meaningful. And then I ask for donations from across the country to help me in that capacity. So for me to talk to like my my colleagues, it's a gray line on their part too, because I receive national attention in the beginning of my career. So I've never had to work from the bottom up in that work capacity. Like, I've had to struggle. I'm from the Bronx. I'm from the South Bronx. I've had to work my way up. But my education from Theo Clinton shows you that I had a potential. Like, having over 60 credits or something like that over the requirement shows you I have potential. Me being meritorious promoted at a boot camp shows you I have potential. Leaving out of the military, becoming a liaison for the Labor Department and the VA hospital while going to school at nights at Fordham University shows I have potential. But as an executive officer for a nonprofit, I excelled so fast that I didn't see the progression. So for me, I can do stuff that a lot of other organizations can't, and my reach is so much further than a lot that it sometimes people wonder, like, how is this guy doing all these things, like these golf programs, these scuba programs, these art classes, these poker nights, these cigar nights, these political meetings. How is this guy doing all these things? The truth is, because my reach is so far, I don't have to worry about the local area not supporting me. Or I don't want to say it like that. I don't have to worry about the local area giving me everything for me to help the community. So, I'm not running around saying I need money, I need money. It's more of me saying, look, does anybody want to participate in this? And then it happens. I mean, my part makes it go round and round. My team, that's spread out across the country as well, helps that too. Once again, from New York City, I have liaisons all over the boroughs. And then across the countries, I have liaisons covered as well from across the country. For me to do all that stuff, I've had to operate differently than normal people. So more than different organizations. So, like, let's say if I'm running politically, and then that nonprofit aligns with me or works with me, it might hurt them financially. Now, it shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't get in trouble if you work with me. You understand? So, like, in the years of all my accomplishments, you'll see I have titles like Father of the Year, Advocate of the Year, Humanitarian of the Year, a Veteran of the Year. Those are from agencies or organizations that are tied to agencies. Like, the New York City gave the Father Coalition of the Bronx the ability to get Father of the Year, and they picked somebody from the Bronx, and it just happened to be me because of all the work that I did with the kids, playing Santa Claus over the years, having our programs meant for children too. So you put all that together. That's why I was chosen for that. You don't see that part because I've never made it public. Like, how did Gonzalo become Father of the Year? All you know is that it's in my resume. That's all you need to know. I've never had to display it for anything because that wasn't my purpose. I wasn't trying to be Father of the Year. I was just trying to open programs for the youth because I saw that it was a need. And I asked my sponsors and I asked the organizations help me if it was okay. And they were like, yeah, of course, it makes sense, right? We don't have it. You're doing it already. Open it up a little bit more. And that's how it happened. Now, what you won't see is I've never received an award from my community. Like, no assemblyman, no councilman, no senator, no congressional leader has ever given me, and it's not about me, it's about my team, has never given my team any recognition for the work that we've done over the years. Because once you make all those lists of things that I told you I am, and then the work that I do, and then you put me in the community level, then I'm their competition. So the reason why I didn't say anything before was because I put out my national video regarding Fox News, so I can show the community level, the people around my supporters from across the country, for they can see the positivity that the comments and the likes are going to get from that. But specifically, I did it so that the people that work with me know, because once again, I've never bragged about what I've done or, the things that I'm capable of doing. So they don't know that. Like, nobody, the people that I've been working with, they never know that I was a NASDAQ opener or Father of the Year or Veteran of the Year or something like that. They just know that Gonzalo works with people that are homeless or homeless veterans or in some capacity like that. So now I know, because maybe not all of them made it so public over the weekend, but some of them sent me the messages so that I know that they're Team Gonzo, Team Gonzalo. So I'm happy to say right now, I am running for City Council District 17 in the Bronx. So I'm officially saying it out loud to you guys. In the same capacity that I've risen to those levels, NASDAQ opener, Father of the Year, those are things that I did based off my work without even trying. Like, I wasn't aiming for anything. I was just doing my work and those things happened. So now imagine if I'm focused and I'm dedicated and I'm doing all those things specifically. Imagine how influential that type of guy is going to be, So you're going to see a lot of changes, a lot of things are going to be different, not only with me, but the people I work with, the events that I'm doing, etc. It's going to be completely different. But I want you to understand that my work, I'm going to put my executive hat on for a second. My work as a Devil Dog USA executive officer will not change one bit. I am a dedicated servant to the community, and period. And it'll always be like that. For the last 9.5 years, that's what I have been. I have been an example, an ambassador to what the Bronx should represent. And no matter what situation happens, whether it's money, whether it's publicity, whatever it's saying, nothing will ever change regardless of whatever happens, because that has always been my strict and most important focus. Now, I'm going to take that hat off, and I'm talking as a candidate for City Council District 17. I'm coming full force. I am making every effort. The only thing that I'm missing is the support from the community. Not because they don't want to help, because they don't know who I am. Okay? The people in the shelter, the people that need the help, they know who I am. The people that are disadvantaged, the immigrants, those people know who Gonzalo Duran is. They're going to come and rally for me. But realistically speaking, I'm too spread out to say that I'm going to encompass and focus on the small district that I'm trying to run for. I don't consider the councilman my competition. He's just in my way. Okay? Now, that being said, I am humble enough to say it's going to be a challenge. The problem that I have is because I'm national and I'm at the bottom, the community part is going to be difficult. So what I need is for you guys to do your part. I need you guys to spread my news. I need you to talk on my behalf and say, I know that guy, he's done this, he's did that. Because me saying it is not enough. I'm going to show you and I'm going to tell you and you will see it. But it still comes from you guys. The voters, the people from the District 17. Even if you're not in District 17, you could be in California. I want you to post that on Facebook, on social media. If you have access to a blog, a video, or anything that you think that would be useful to help me in my campaign, do it. Once again, I'm not worried about district lines. I'm not fighting for District 17. I'm fighting for New York City. I'm fighting for a change in a system that is broken. That's what I'm working for. So the councilman, that's not my problem. That's not my dilemma that I have. My dilemma is, how do we fix the whole system? And I can only do that if I'm in that seat, in that place. Because if I just told you all the things that I'm capable of doing and all the things that I've done over the years, what has stopped me from getting to the community level? That's political oppression. That's a different topic that I will talk about. But if you ever try to run for office, you'll know what I mean from political oppression. So the people that I work with are the best at everything. They're activists, they're hardworking, and they want the best things for the community. And that's who I work with. I don't take pictures with people just for fun. I mean, I do if I'm asked, but my goal is always to be useful to the community. So I have to find those type of level people. So the people that you're going to see around me now are the hard chargers, the hard workers, the people that put in the grassroots effort, even though they're not going to accomplish the big things that, let's say, something of an individual or an organization like Devil Dog or myself have done in the past. But guess what? I'm helping them. And now, in the end of the day, I'm not going to lose this run. I'm not going to lose in the campaign because now they have somebody of my quality, my stature going against them. And imagine me standing next to a decorated combat veteran who's a pillar within the community, highly educated and highly resourceful, standing against anybody. Imagine how difficult you have to work now to compete with somebody like that. That's scary. I wouldn't want to compete with myself. So I feel bad for the guy that has to compete with me or the person that has to compete with me. But I can only achieve the goal. I can only become a city council district. I can only make change in the community with that seat, with that power, and it only comes from you guys. And once again, I'm not talking to City Council District 17 constituents. I'm talking to everybody across that's seeing this, that's saying something. Every time you say, I wish there was change, I wish somebody would make a change, I wish somebody would do something. Now I'm putting it on your account. Now it's your fault if you don't put me in office. Because now somebody who's actually wants to do the work, who's capable of doing it, can only achieve it if you put them in office. So let me digress. And I'm going to say this in a way that I want you guys to know. I'm not doing this for clout or for money. I've already offered that I'm going to do the job at half the price so I can get more aides to do the work. And I'm going to make myself available to people on a bi-weekly basis. I'm aiming for once a week, but realistically speaking, with everything going on, it's going to be a bi-weekly. But as long as my team keeps growing, as long as you guys supporting me, then I can get back to 1 week. And when I mean the way I'm talking right now, I'm talking about like when I'm in office. I'm not talking about maybe if I win. I'm talking about right now. If I'm in office, I'm going to have once a week meetings with the constituents. I'm going to have an open door policy. I'm going to take a half pay cut. And to get into that position, I'm asking you guys, not now, but very soon, for $1. And I want a $1 from everybody that's listening to me, everybody that wants change, support across the country, Republicans, Democrats, Independent Party, the Green Party. I want dollars from everybody. Once I receive those dollars, I'm putting my executive hat for a minute. As an executive office for a nonprofit, I've done so much with pennies on the dollars. Now I'm taking it off. I'm going to be asking for $1, and I'm going to show you what I can do with that money. Okay? So guys, thank you for the support for those that are made posts and made messages and stuff, thank you so much. It means so much to me from the bottom of my heart. And now the ball is coming, because now I'm coming for office. Now I'm telling you right now, my name is Gonzalo Duran, and I'm running for City Council District 17, and I'm expecting to win. As always, God bless America.